My father started the company in 1975. He bought a small business working out of a garage, and over the last 43 years, he's grown it into the building we're in now. Hagg Press is now a top 400 printer according to Printing Impressions in the United States. We're very proud of that, and we've been on that list for many years in a row now. Currently, Hagg Press is an $8 to $10 million printing company, employing 50 to 60 people, and we serve the Chicagoland market mostly through print resellers. People come to Hagg Press for all sorts of printing. We handle wide format printing, commercial printing on printing presses, sheet fed offset, and digital printing, as well as die cutting and full bindery. We print everything from a business card to a full perfect bound catalog. New technology is a requirement in this industry. You have to have it. If you don't have new technology, you are definitely falling behind. After a lot of reading, a lot of talking to people, everything put together, it really seemed to be LED UV as being the technology for the future. RMGT came to the table with a few options, and GEW was very strongly suggested by them. They're the ones selling us the printing press. I took their word for it and trusted them. When we turned our LED system on for the first time and we ran our first press sheet through there, and we all stood at the console looking at this sheet and putting our fingers across it and realizing this thing is dry. There's no coating on it. It went right through the press. We just watched it. It was like magic, and everybody looked at each other like the game has changed at Hagg Press. The LED UV technology for us has really helped throughput and getting jobs in and out of our building faster.
It has definitely made my bindery work a lot easier, because in the past with our conventional inks, we had a lot of issues with inks not drying even days after a job was printed. And if the ink is still wet, it tends to mark and scuff, and you have problems in the post-press world. While the curing of the LED inks, we are able to go right from press into our bindery equipment without issues at all. Everything about the job is easier post-press, because you're not also dealing with spray powder possibly causing issues down the line of piling up on your other equipment, on rollers and feed mechanisms.
Right now we have 1 lamp after the printing units and 4 lamps after the coating unit. And with this arrangement, we don't have to move lamps, and we can actually print any way we want. We can print 4-color with no coating, we can print 4-color with coating, we can print 4-color with aqueous coating, and we can do everything in line without requiring 2 passes. With that, we can achieve curing on any coating we want at any speed we want.
We have the ability to control the lamp system individually, where we can cure after the 5th printing unit as well as after the coating unit. The benefit of that is that you're getting a dry trap of your coating by drying the inks and curing the inks before you hit your coater unit, so it creates a glossier finish of your UV coating.
With LED, we do not need to use the IR dryers that we did need with conventional inks. Because of that, we're saving money on electricity with regard to not just the power output of the IR dryers versus the LED, but also the heat output. The IR dryers put out a lot more heat, and because of that, our air conditioning in the summertime was huge. The bills were giant. Now they're much lower. I mean, I would venture to say they're a couple $1,000s a month cheaper. It's not going to be very long before this system pays for itself. For the last 20 years, Hagg Press has had a perfecting press, but when you go to print 2 sides, you still have the dry time problem. And with the LED UV, I can print 1 side, flip the sheets over, and put them right back through the press within 5 minutes. And I basically just achieved what our perfecting press had been doing for the last 20 years, all with a straight press.
It's definitely been a huge improvement in our press room altogether. We took out multiple presses and replaced it with this one.
I'm able to pull work off of 4 presses and put it all on our LED UV 40-inch press, run it around the clock, and I would argue outperform all other presses combined with 1 shift operation.
Our turnarounds are much faster. Our quality is certainly above where it used to be. It's worked perfectly flawless the entire time, and we just can't wait to get the next one.